there is not a female that I can think of that's an A-list actress to put in that lead, why waste my time? Now as a writer, you may want to tell that story and that's great, but you have to be aware that it may not sell. Now what is my boss telling me to do? Your job is to find projects that sell for us, and what's going to sell is writing a character that Idris Elba can play, that Matt Dillon can play. Well, then I have to go back and write that story. And again, that's part in when I go to Sony and pitch that project, knowing what the marketplace is, knowing what the story is, knowing what those components are. So as far as pitches go, I would just say do your research. Not only do you need to know your story, but you need to be able to explain to me why it makes sense market-wise for us. Everybody has a great story to tell. And everybody's story is probably personal to them. But you need to be able to explain why your project is commercial. And that's just really that's the truth of the business. You know, people want to make money off your idea. So you need to be able to explain to me how we can do that.
Andy?
I would second everything of that. I mean, I'm not a creative executive, but I do watch people do that. I think another big, in a similar vein but a different facet of that, especially in the television business, is that a lot of folks overlook the fact that television is a custom business. Networks buy things because they are right for them. And what works on one network may not work on another network. The same core idea in one network may be executed differently. So I think that it's important to have respect and knowledge of your ultimate buyer. And so if you're developing an idea, especially in this day and age of unscripted, so-called reality television, if you're working in that area, it's extremely important to look at what's on the air, look at who those networks are, and if you've got something that you think is appropriate for A&E or Bravo or BET or VH1, look at who they are. Look at what they do all